When recovering from an injury, it can be a difficult fight for our nation's veterans. Kind of like when you're fighting the rapids when you're whitewater rapid paddling.
Yeah.
All the way through. It's easier though when you have a team to help you with all that paddling.
Definitely, and that's just what Paddle Second Chance aims to do. Give a helping hand to wounded veterans and their caregivers. Here to tell us more are Walt Ellenberger, president of Warrior Community Connect, and Sean Rosen, one of the newest members of Warrior Community Connect. Thank you both for being here this afternoon. So we want to start off by just telling us briefly, what is Warrior Community Connect?
Well, Warrior Community Connect is a Delaware-based nonprofit organization. Our mission is to really strengthen the resiliency of some of our injured and ill veterans coming back from the war, and caregivers as well. We focus a lot on more sustainable programs that will make a big change in life. One of our focus areas is health and wellness. And for example, we put together a development program with kayaking and stand-up paddleboarding, and we solicited the interest of some of our community veterans to participate, make that commitment, and we've been doing that in anticipation of our big event coming up on September 11th.
What does it mean to you guys to hold this event on the 20th anniversary of 9/11?
I mean, it's kind of interesting with everything going on about it right now, but it's definitely, I don't know how to put on it. It's nice to have it on there, you know, to show that we still do remember and that there's still a care and effort out there for the veterans who've been involved. Obviously, with everything going on, it definitely has a little bit different of a connotation to it, but all in all, it's still a great thing, and I'm happy to see it.
Yeah, Sean, thank you for your service.
What does Warrior Community Connect do for the wounded and ill veterans and their caregivers?
I like to say it's more of a hand up versus a handout. You know, we have really 4 focus areas that we build programs around that are more sustainable types of change. We're now looking at maybe equine therapy as an option as well.
Yeah, we're looking at trying to partner with some groups out there that can maybe interested in doing it. We're talking to ones right now, and you know, nothing fully set. It's just kind of in the works going, but we're seeing if we can get some volunteer programs, get some both, you know, be beneficial for the horses and for the vets, be therapeutic for both parties. And honestly, you know, I already volunteer at a Seabridge Equine Rescue, Bridgeville, Seaford area. Yeah. It's a wonderful place. Got 5 mini horses, 5 regular horses, and a donkey, and they're awesome. I love volunteering there. It's peaceful, and we're trying to see if we can, you know, kind of get something going for other veterans to be able to partake in the same events, maybe kind of find that purpose, find that something to keep them going, and just a little helping hand.
Sure.
Yeah, and maybe Mike, just piling on to Sean's comments. So we do a lot of work, not only from a program perspective, but as you can imagine, from an awareness perspective as well, both at a county and state level. We do a lot of work in connecting other programs that provide a lot of different types of support that are kind of niche. I like to think we're kind of an orchestration network of, you know, what are all those services and support programs available and how do you get our community involved. We do a lot of education enablement that will allow some of our veterans, you know, Sean is a perfect example of moving to the area and putting together a handyman business that I'm a very happy customer of. So it's a lot of work that's community-based, more sustainable focus in our initiatives. And, you know, we're excited about the big health and wellness piece coming up on Saturday.
Yeah, so what was behind the idea of adding Paddle Second Chance to the program?
Well, Paddle Second Chance always started out as kind of an awareness and fundraising activity, and it's such a wonderful community of folks. Any water people have just a heart of gold. But we wanted to incorporate the veterans more into the program, not just as a showpiece of, you know, parading them out in front of everybody, this is why you're here, but really getting them involved. And military folks have a propensity to have a goal. If you enable them, there's a bit of competition, then they get engaged quickly. And they move from oftentimes suffering PTSD or traumatic brain injuries in the basement to getting involved with the community.
Lastly, event details, I'm sorry.
Sure. So this Saturday, the coveted day of September 11th, wonderful day of reflection and gratitude. Holt's Landing State Park in Dagsboro, Delaware, near Bethany Beach. Gates open at 8:30, and we have on-site registration. We have 3 major events, a broadcast of skill level. So we have elite racers that will have the SUP skis, or the SUP boards and the surf skis. That's a 10-miler and a 5-miler. Then the 2.5-mile cast of characters, which are more the stand-up paddle boards and the racing kayaks, and then the sprint for any and everybody. And then following that, it's just a wonderful picnic celebration. We give out awards, close to $5,000 in cash awards for the winners. We have a wonderful local band called Hot Sauce that will be performing live for us. Bethany Blues. It's just a lot of fun, a lot of celebration.
Well, Sean, thank you so much, and sounds like a great time.
It really does.